Coronavirus has many of us worried about our health, our family, our friends, jobs, finances, really everything. And with so many people stuck at home indefinitely, it can be really hard to stay positive with the future so uncertain. The best thing you can do is not only stay home to flatten that curve, but also try and keep your mental health at ease. Kate Butler joins us now with tips on how we can all try to stay positive. Kate, I know I was just texting back and forth with Sue Serio, and I was asking her, how's everyone doing? I think all of us are just a little on edge.
Absolutely. Hi, Lauren. Thanks for having me. I think the first thing is just to honor how everyone is feeling. This is new times for all of us, and what we're experiencing is bound to be new as well. And so just to be gentle with ourselves and our feelings, I think is something to consider.
I know, Kate, you got some questions of people asking you sort of how to navigate all of this. Alex asked you, how do I keep my kids calm when things are constantly changing? Because sometimes as a parent, you want to have an answer, but a lot of us don't have any.
That's exactly right. The uncertainty, I think, is what is causing the most anxiety and stress during this time. I think part of this is to allow our children to know what is going on and not keep them in the dark. A lot of times we want to protect them from some information, but they're going to be hearing it in conversations and on the TV. So to allow them into some of the information, let them know what's going on, but in a way that isn't going to scare them.
I know that one of the things that you say in your tips is sprinkle in joy right now, because there is so much negative things, not necessarily negative news, but this is just an unknown territory for all of us. And a lot of people are kind of scared about it, but to sprinkle in some joy every day.
Yeah, so we still get to choose every day what we think about and what we do. And if we can just choose one thing each day to create more joy for both ourselves and our children, it will create some normalcy in a time that feels very unnormal to all of us.
Okay, so many people are so used to having a routine and a set schedule and things planned out. And I think that's what's causing a lot of us to have some of the jitters, because we don't know what to do now that all those things are gone.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So no one is in their current routine right now. No one's in their normal routine, right? So having grace with yourself and having grace with everyone right now, because we're all, in this together, if you will. But if we can just have a reset of our expectations during this time, right? Because it is not our normal routine. So we can't have the same expectations of ourselves or our children or our family during this time. So I would say reevaluate, set small incremental goals along the way that we can meet, that we can feel really good about for ourselves and our children, but to just reevaluate those expectations, because it's not going to be the same right now as it was even a month ago.
A lot of people want to help and do things to reach out, and everyone knows someone in the medical field or on the front lines. What's your suggestions for maybe still honoring the social distance, but trying to reach out and give back to people?
Yeah, absolutely. This was a great question, and I love this. I want everyone to remember that emotion, what we are feeling right now, right? Emotion equals energy in motion. So if we are not enjoying the way that we're feeling, if we're feeling anxiety or we're feeling stressed, if we change the motion, if we change what we're doing, if we physically change going for a walk or doing something kind for someone else, and we literally change the motion of our actions, we will change our emotion and we will change the way that we are feeling. So when it comes to the people on the front line, let's take all these angels right now that are out there in the medical field working on the front line for us, right? Everyone knows someone who is working on the front line in the medical industry. Send them dinner. The other night I ordered up pizza and cheesesteaks, and we sent dinner to our friends who we know who are working in the emergency room day in and day out. So just think of something that you can do to brighten up their day and make their life a little bit easier right now. I think that if we all do that for the person that we know in the medical industry, then things will be a little bit lighter and we will spread a little bit more hope.
Kate, great information. Last question for you. I guess more of a statement that I want you to comment on. You say for people to appreciate the pause. Kind of explain that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are so busy in this life every day right now, right? Well, up until recently, and we were wanting more time to have movie nights with our kids and go for a walk with our spouse, and to sit and have that quiet time to just kind of get our mind at ease. And now we have this space, we have this time. So if we can just appreciate this pause and look at this as the silver lining, with as bad as things get, there is always an equal good to that. So if we can choose to look for that good, if we can choose to look for that polar opposite of all of the devastation that's happening right now, there is a polar positive for that. And I believe that part of that positive is the pause that we're all being given right now. So just to really enjoy that and embrace those moments, look for them in each day, and really just dig into them and enjoy them a little bit more, as opposed to looking at it as a punishment, or looking at it as something that is negative right now. I think that if we choose to look at it as joy and as something positive, then we can really turn that into appreciation.
All right, Kate Butler joining us this morning by Zoom. So many people are doing that, and the backgrounds look perfect and everything seems quiet. You have two kids over there with you, though, waiting in the wings. Can we introduce them?
They've been waiting so patiently.
Oh, good. I love it. Can we meet them?
You want to come on this side?
How cute. This is your new normal, though, Kate, trying to be a mom and a professional and have Zoom meetings and entertain the kids. It's all a balancing act, right?
Yeah, this is our new normal, they're saying. And so, yes, here I am. I'm generally working on Zoom with my clients, because my clients are from all over the world. So we meet like this very often. And my clients can attest to often seeing the kids running in the background right now, because this is our new normal for all of us, just trying to find a new balance between work and homeschooling and, being at home with our everyday life. So this is Bella and this is Livy.
I love it. It's nice to meet both of you.
I'm loving it. I just really enjoy it. We still get to see our friends through like Google Meet, Zoom, all these things, and the work just feels kind of a little bit easier for us. And it's not the exact same thing we're doing in school. It's a little bit different, but it still is really fun.
Thank you so much. She has such strong opinions. I love it. Kate, thank you so much. And of course, we'll be checking back in with you as this develops.
Thank you, Lauren.
All right.
Stay safe, everyone.
You too.